What's up, guys? So part 2 trailer build. I recently went and bought some axles from another trailer, 6 lug. Only problem is somebody extended them and I don't trust the way they extended them, so gotta go get some more square tubing to make them work so they can kind of match this, make them look better. I'll go ahead and show you them. We're also making more braces for the trailer. Levi's working on his flatbed, and we're gonna see if we can get some more of this trailer done. That way we can get it legal, get it out of the garage, so it's not taking up all the room for other projects. So this is what these axles look like that I bought, and you can see where they had spliced or extended them to fit whatever, but they still weren't wide enough for my trailer. I wasn't really feeling comfortable with that type of extending going on there. But anyway, this one has trailer brakes. The other half of it's over there. And then this one's just a idler axle. And for anyone you curious, an axle is literally just a piece of steel with 2 bearings on the end of it. The bearings are mounted on what you call a spindle. But these are them. I'm probably just gonna go ahead and use this one and then keep that one for a backup, because I don't need 3 axles. There's nothing wrong with this axle here. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and start locking this piece of metal in some sections to probably weld it in here, and then I think back there. I haven't decided yet what I'm gonna do here, because I want to have good clearance for when I put my axles in, and then when I put the leaf springs and the mounts on. And oh yeah, by the way, we did get some leaf springs from the same person that we bought the axles from. Anybody wondering what I paid for the axles and the leaf springs? I paid 130 bucks, which is a really good deal considering these leaf springs are about $40 to $50 a piece, not counting the U-bolts and the plates. And brand new axles are pretty expensive, like 150 depending on what size or where you go to get them. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and start cutting. I'm probably not gonna record any of that because you guys get the point. I'm cutting steel in 2. So currently getting this axle lengthened and strengthened up here. Got this side welded on, put together, and now time to do this side. I gotta cut a few inches off of this, and then that'll be ready to go on. We got 2 more bunks put in. I guess you can call them bunks. One right here underneath what the axle's sitting on, and then that one there. Got them all welded in. So yeah, it's starting to become a trailer, guys, slowly but surely. Anyway, I'm gonna get to that, and then I'll kind of update you guys. I'm not gonna bore you with some cutting and grinding. So we just went and got some more supplies for the trailer, these wheels and tires. You may be wondering, I already got some wheels and tires from the set of axles that I bought, but I also have a set from the axle that was on the trailer. So pretty much what we're gonna do is probably get rid of the other ones and keep one for a spare, just because don't really need 7 different types of wheels. So I've started trying to get the axles lined up to where I want them. I can't go any further with them because I don't have the shackles and stuff yet for the axles to get mounted up permanently. Other than that, all we're gonna be lacking is paint and then boards. I did go to Lowe's and I found some even cheaper boards that will still do the job perfectly fine. So at the end of this video, I'll probably do like a breakdown on what I've spent total on this thing. Other than that, I'm gonna go through and just weld underneath all of the welds that we've already done, because they're only top sides is welded. So I want to make sure that they're good and solid. Another thing I noticed with this trailer is the C-channel that runs down the main frame kind of is not as strong as I think it should be. So I'm probably gonna go get some more of this 4-inch angle iron and then just run a piece the rest of the way down the trailer on both sides. That'll strengthen it up tremendously, and then you shouldn't have to worry about it being weak or anything like that. So unfortunately the metal yard's closed tomorrow, so we're probably gonna have to go Monday morning. I'm supposed to go up there for Levi anyway to get some of his metal for his flatbed, so that might work out pretty well. But other than that, I'm gonna get to just piddling around a little bit further on this thing. So ran into a dilemma as I was working on the trailer. This axle's going on the trailer now. The one that I had that was extra. The one that I bought with the trailer is just not gonna work because the hubs are completely different from the other trailer. So yeah, it doesn't sound like a big deal, but it can be. And the hubs off of this axle would not fit on the other axle because they're two different style hubs. So we're just gonna do a good old extension and run a piece of tubing over this to brace it up to make it extended. And then we'll put this axle underneath this trailer along with this one that we already extended. And then after that, hopefully the mounts for the leaf springs will be here and we can mount them up. And then it'll be a floor and then off to the DMV for a title. So I just want to show you guys exactly what I'm doing when I'm fabricating this axle to work. So pretty much this was a hollow piece of tube, kind of like that. And this is a solid piece of steel here. This is what you call the spindle here. This is what the bearing slides over and just free spins. So this solid piece of steel is slid into this and then is welded around real good to hold it in. Essentially what else I'm gonna do is take another piece of that tubing there and cut about 4 inches in, butt it up to this one and weld around it. That way it's a solid piece of 2.5 all the way, 2.5 inch square tubing all the way down behind the bearing. No real big reason behind it. It just looks cleaner. I'm gonna do that to that side there. And also apologize for how dirty this place is right now. Normally I try to keep it pretty clean in the garage, but I'm trying to get this thing done, so cleaning will be a big process after we get everything put together, or at least the axles and stuff put together. That way I can pull it in and out easier with axles than no axles. So that's where we're at right now. Hopefully tomorrow my shackles and stuff will be here and I can get them welded on and the leaf springs on and probably get the axles mounted up. But for now, I'm gonna go back to getting this thing welded up and put together. I just gotta line that side up, get it measured out right, weld it on, and then call that good. But pretty soon this will be a trailer. So that's gonna be near the end of this video. For now, I'll start recording again once I get more parts and more material for this thing. Hopefully this one won't be too terribly long. Again, to everybody that's been watching my videos and been liking them and supporting me, I appreciate you 100%. I can't thank you all enough. So even though it's not very many right now, you're still helping me out to get bigger numbers sooner. So again, thank you. And if you haven't and you're watching this video, like it and subscribe. Thank you.